Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we finished cleaning out Riverwood, performing a nice little crafting session, doing everything that we could do there. Now, it's time to leave and perform our first real proper dungeon exploration. And I think it's meant to be the first dungeon most people go to, because it's right here between Riverwood and the Guardian Stones. We're going to go tackle Embershard Mine. Although it does really help you advance quickly, particularly in terms of slower skills like speech and the crafting. The way I do towns is easily the most tedious part of the experience. We get a brief little respite. I'm going to do Embershard Mine and Bleak Falls Barrow, but very soon we're going to have to tackle Whiterun, which is just like Riverwood, except way bigger, with a lot more going on and a lot more to do. But after that, there will be a really hefty gap before there are any other town shenanigans. So I suppose that's the good news. I've already cleared all this area out. The Guardian Stones might be a little bit closer, but not enough to necessitate a fast travel. We'll just sneak right up to that path we ignored way back when we were crawling. Head right up here to Embershard Mine. So as I come onto this path, there's a thistle branch on the right. And right there we have discovered Embershard Mine. Now this is a little bit of a special milestone. It's the first clearable location we've come to, and we are, in fact, going to clear it. Let's keep going. On the left, there's a blue mountain flower and a thistle. There's a bandit guard up there who spotted us, but he won't attack until we get a little closer. Let's just range off the road and get a few more ingredients. Another thistle branch. 3 purple mountain flowers. Make that 5 purple mountain flowers. And an extra thistle branch. And down here, I see a couple more thistle branches. 1, 2. A purple mountain flower. And 3 red mountain flowers. Down here on this overlook, 1, 2 blue mountain flowers. And from what I can see, that's going to be it for over here. So now let's go back and deal with that bandit. Let's see if we can't get a sneak attack. That would just be sweet. Icing on the cake type thing. I doubt I can actually get up behind him. But I might be able to. It's worth a shot. Nah. Although I might be able to do it if I come from the other side. There's another thistle branch up there. Still not close enough to make him attack me, which is good. Let's go around him up here on the other side. Up here to the right, there's another thistle branch. I think this one's a beehive with a beehive husk, and a honeycomb. Now down here, right above the entrance, we've got a purple mountain flower. I thought I'd be able to drop in behind him. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Let's do our best.
Now ain't this a surprise?
expected something stronger at level 14, but it's still just a regular, straight-up bandit. 7 gold, hide shield, fur armor, hide boots, steel mace. Let's get a little conjuration experience out of him. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. It's quick load. Yeah, that's a little cheesy, but it's alright. This is not what I meant to do. There we go.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Alright. Good night, sir. Over in this little nook, we have 2 purple mountain flowers and a woodcutter's axe. Let's head into the actual mine. My carry weight is at 137. There's nothing in this entrance area, although you can grab the torches if you want to. Just a little note on torches, you can equip them to your offhand. They burn for, I think, 4 minutes before they burn out, if you're playing with lighting mods and you need a light source. And if you bash with the torch, it does fire damage that will actually raise your destruction skill a little bit. On your way down, there's a tripwire. Just manually trigger it and see the boulder trap. At this corner, there's a fly amanita. And now let's slow up because...
This again? I told you, we have someone standing guard out there. Don't forget the rock trap that we've got. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up and I don't want you dozing off again like last time.
Alright. Their conversation's over. Let's just go in and handle them. Like a boss. There's another regular bandit. We should be seeing some strong weapons by now. Thought anyway. Down goes another. Alright, 9 gold, lockpick, wine, studded armor, fur bracers, fur shoes, steel sword. This one, alto wine, Idar cheese wedge, 6 gold, 2 lockpicks, studded armor, hide bracers, fur shoes, steel war axe. In other words, a whole lot of nothing useful. Let's get some conjuration experience from these guys. Conjuration to 36. Excellent. Let's repeat the process with dude number 2. Now, while I'm waiting for my magicka to recharge, we can bounce down here. There's a second fly amanita, 2 pots. For me, they're both empty. A third fly amanita, a pickaxe, and the first iron ore mine. See what we can get out of it. Come on, good gemstone. 3 ore veins. Well, you know, that's nothing to complain about, because we need a shitload of iron. Alright, let's raise the other guy now.
Now ain't this a surprise?
That was easy. Okay, forward. Second iron ore vein right here on the wall. How's my carry weight? 194, still good. Down here, what looks like a collapsed tunnel, a 4th fly amanita, a coin purse, and a tattered journal. They've had me working down here for days now. It's not the time that's getting to me, though. It's these tunnels. I've told them countless times now to add extra supports to the weak sections of tunnel. If only we had more of those wooden beams that we reinforced with bronze bottoms. Honestly, if I hear the earth shift one more time above my head, I'll be so stressed I may stop drinking for good. I mean, what's a Nord without his mead? Oh, that's kind of sad. That guy got killed in a tunnel collapse. By the way, all those lore books that I read in Riverwood, those will come into play later. I'll kind of explain how they tie in, because I'm a bit of a lore junkie. That's why I read everything in every game I ever play, after all. In this room, a tankard, a wooden bowl, a barrel with 4 tomatoes, a bucket, an alto wine, a wooden ladle. Now this lever will lower that raised bridge. It'll also summon 2 bandits, but that's easy enough to handle.
We had a guard posted outside. We did. Keep your eyes peeled. Is someone there? Huh?
Oh, they spotted me before they finished their conversation. Doesn't matter. Two-handed to 36. Pretty cool. I actually took a little damage. Still just regular bandits. Maybe they're always weak in this dungeon, they just don't level. Iron shield, steel mace, 10 gold, fur armor, fur bracers, fur shoes. Iron sword, cooked beef, 10 gold, 2 lockpicks, fur armor, fur bracers, fur shoes. And some conjuration experience. Actually, I think I can probably just rock a sneak attack on these guys and get away with it. It'll dramatically speed up our sneak leveling.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Conjuration increased to 37. Excellent. Let's raise the other gentleman now. Sneak to 36.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Down he goes. Alright, carry weight's up to 252. I think I can handle one more bad guy, and then I'll have to go offload. So as we cross this bridge, there's a coin purse, 16 gold. As you make your way down this tunnel, you'll see 3 more fly amanitas. There's an iron ore vein there, but there's a bandit close enough that he'll hear me if I try to mine it. So let's deal with him first. Right here. Just another straightforward bandit. Down he goes. Nothing to it. He has 9 gold, Nord mead, fur armor, fur bracers, hide boots, steel war axe, and an Embershard mine key, which I don't quite want to pick up yet. Handle a couple other little items of business. Let's mine this ore vein. Let me pick the lock on this door. I have 10 lock picks to break first. Good. There's 9. 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, lock picking to 21. Very nice. Now let's actually open the lock. In here there's a bucket, nothing more. Let's give this door the same treatment. Lockpicking to 22. Level 15. Alright, put a point in health. Still haven't unlocked any new crafting perks, so I was here on light armor. Let's just keep going over. Sneak, lockpicking, pickpocket, speech, and alchemy. So, okay. Well, for the first time, I have a perk I just need to hoard. There's nothing worth spending it on right now. So, grab the Embershard mine key. We will raise the homes here. Get a free sneak attack. Sneak to 37. Conjuration to 38.
Bad. Get lost, friend.
Nope. He was going for those weapons on the rack, but we stopped him in time. Now, obviously, there's more than 24 pounds of gear in here. Maybe I'll just take the Warhammer and call it good. Can't do it. Warhammer's too heavy. So I'll take the greatsword, stash the Warhammer in a barrel, because I'll be right back. 8. 3 bleeding crowns. Haven't seen those yet. I have 7 more pounds. Let's take the dagger. The spell tome clairvoyance, that's a spell we already know. 4 gold coins, a coin purse, and a tankard. We're up to 297. 4 carrots, still good. 3 more carrots, still good. 4 wheat, still good. 3 tomatoes, still good. 5 potatoes, we're up to 299 now. Ignore the boss chest. Let's get the sack under the table. 4 salt piles, still good. 1 cabbage puts us over. So just for my own mental inventory when we come back, everything on either side of the table and the boss chest still needs to be looted. Good. There's nothing to sneak past in here. Your stamina is low, which may prevent you from sprinting or performing power attacks. Wait a while or drink a stamina potion for it to recover. It said something along those lines. I flashed through it too quickly to be certain that was the exact text. The island of Solstheim is located to the northeast of Skyrim. For those of you who did play Morrowind and were fans of that spectacular game, I haven't played any of the DLC for Skyrim. I've played through the vanilla game a couple times, but the DLC is all going to be new to me, but I have, as per usual, performed fairly exhaustive research, so we should be fine, but I don't know if going back to Solstheim is fun or not, but it's always pretty thrilling to go back to Morrowind, at least in my mind. The iron ore will go in the smithing sack. No gems so far, that's fine. Got several alchemy ingredients, all usable. Right off the bat. I think everything else is just for sale. I don't think I found anything else important. Nope. Alright. Let me check the time. It's 9:52 p.m. I'm going to rest for 10 hours. That'll get me to 7:52 a.m. Because remember, we need to be careful fast traveling anywhere at night. And besides that, I want Alvor to be in business.
We arrived at 9:13 a.m.
I would think Alvor would have started work already, but that's okay. First, let's go visit Orgnar,
See a dragon?
sell him our
You
food.
trying to hide? Because I could...
As you can see, going to all the different merchants is a pretty big pain in the butt. That's why the merchant perk in the speech tree
Get a...
just
We got
really
rooms
ups
and
the
food.
convenience
Drink,
factor.
too.
New rumor.
We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections.
We dealt with that
Take
already.
a look.
Okay. Sell him everything except my Haunting Brew mead. One at a time as I'm able.
All right then.
Building up an okay gold pool, but unless it's just to enable him to buy something I want to sell him, I don't really like buying stuff from merchants until I have upwards of 100,000. Reason being, mainly buying land, or buying houses, or buying spells.
Take what you need, my friend. The finest weapons and armor.
Alright, Alvor. Iron dagger, iron greatsword, iron sword, pickaxe, 2 steel mace, steel sword, 2 steel war axe, and a woodcutter's axe. All the fur armor, all the fur bracers, the fur shoes, the hide boots, bracers, hide shield, iron shield, speech to 33, awesome, and 2 studded armors. Last, Lucan.
The sooner you find the claw, the...
Hands to yourself.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
It's weird the way it's hitching me forward when I go into buildings. We'll sell in the spell tome, because we already know that spell, the tattered journal, and all that junk.
Till next time.
Back to the bide, back to work. If it's any consolation to you, it certainly is to me. Although it takes a while, the game just gets gradually less tedious in several ways. First, by maxing skills. I no longer need to do potion crafting sessions once alchemy is maxed, for example. I no longer need to obsessively gather every ingredient for the same reason. So that'll speed us up. I can stop doing this once Conjuration's 100. Of course, that's good news. When I get my health pool up to 500 and start raising stamina, and when I have enough free perks to start taking stuff in pickpocket, you know, my carry weight will start to rise, so we'll have to make trips out of dungeons less and less frequently. It all speeds up, but here at the beginning, it can be quite tedious, but being thorough is worthwhile. Definitely pay off in the end. Just everything we left behind, just a bunch of food. Alright, let's check the boss chest. I'm expecting to find Meridia's beacon, because it's level dependent, and there it is. And it shows up in a boss chest once you hit the right level. There's some other good stuff in here, too. We have 83 gold, an empty petty soul gem. We have an amulet of Kinnereth. This increases your stamina by 10 points. You can't disenchant it, but for Hearthfire construction, you need 3 of each amulet. So I needed 3 amulets of Kinnereth. With this find, I now need 2. The Elven Shield is going to go to my gear stash because it's a serious upgrade from the Hide Shield I have as my light armor shield. And now, let's grab Meridia's beacon.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
started. The break of dawn. Bring Meridia's beacon to Mount Kilcreath. Now, Daedric, this is our first Daedric quest, so you'll notice the little Oblivion symbol in there. I've found a strange gem. An otherworldly voice is commanding me to bring it to Mount Kilcreath. We're not going to do that for a long, long time. But it's in there. So, let's get back to the real work. Mining iron. I'm going to run into another vein before I run into any enemies. So I'll just keep my pickaxe out. No gems. Alright, let's get the greatsword back equipped. So there are 3 bandits in here. Coin purse and a tankard. Here's what appears to be their toilet. I'll take the bucket, just the same. Alright. There's one working the forge. Let's see if we can get the drop on her.
Is someone there?
Nope. An
Time to
outlaw.
end this little game.
Alright. That's 1 step up from a normal bandit. 1 step up being 5 levels. Regular bandits are level 1. This gal's level 6. You can see the difference. Took several more hits. Actually did some damage to me. Restoration to 16. Well, that's awesome. Steel war axe, 4 gold, fur armor, fur shoes. But level 6 is still susceptible to raise zombie. Now let's grab the bucket, the 2 iron ores. I'll leave the book until after I get my cheeky conjuration experience.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Two-handed to 37. Heavy armor to 19. And it looks like we have brought in another bandit, which is fine. Ah, an archer. And we brought in 2 more bandits. Good. This one is just standard. We'll just murder her. The archer must be an outlaw, because she did a little chunk of real damage. This one, 9 gold, iron battle axe, fur armor, hide boots. Let's run up and deal with that archer. That'll be the last enemy in the mine, which is good. Yeah, another outlaw. Now that little chime you just heard, that means that we have cleared the location. So I'm gonna mark Embershard mine as cleared in my notes. Then I'll show you how that shows up on the map. On the local map, you see that little parentheses, cleared, and also shows up when you highlight the icon out here. Let's search his body. Longbow, steel dagger, gold, fur armor, hide boots, iron arrow. Let's heal what he did to me. No point in sneaking, there's no one left in here. And I need my magicka back before I can do cheeky conjuration experience. So while I wait, let's start clearing out this area. Let's... oh, free arrow. Another free arrow. Let's start with what should have been my entrance ramp. Just grab that hanging moss. And now I can do the first one, so... let's get this bandit we left down here. Sneak to 38. Terrific. Conjuration to 39. Also terrific. Don't even think about going for that great sword and sword. Carry weight to 226. Here on the workbench there are 2 actual iron ingots, which is good. That takes my crafting cycle needs down to 1 more iron ingot. That's good news. My magic is back, but I'll finish clearing things out down here first. Read, Light Armor Forging, weight 1, value 70. Yes, it's a skill book. Smithing increased to 21. So let me make note of this in my notes. First, just take it off the list of books I need to find and read. And second, go take it off the list of available free skill boosts. For smithing, there are 9. We're now down to 8, and only 4 skill books left to find. Light Armor Forging by Revis Sarvani. There are 2 classes of light armor, metallic and non-metallic. Elven and glass are metallic light armor. You may be surprised to think that glass can be thought of as metallic, but appearances are deceiving. What we call glass is nothing like the windows panes you see in houses. The greenish material is far stronger and has a much higher melting point. Non-metallic armors are hide, studded, leather, and scaled. For these armor types, the forger is as much tailor as blacksmith. All use large pieces of leather, stitched together with leather strips. Studded armor also need iron ingots, from which you will make the studs into metal rings that make it more effective than simple hide. Scaled armor uses steel instead of iron, but the steel is infused with corundum to make the metal inserts stronger. For centuries, the secret of making elven armor was a closely guarded secret on Somerset Isle. Then the betrayal of Ulvul Laren brought it to the rest of Tamriel. Ulvul was a dark elf slave working the bellows for Nulion, master smith of the Isle from the 5th through the 7th century of the Second Era. When Ulvul escaped, he could think of no greater punishment to mete out to his cruel master than to reveal all his secrets to the world. Thus we came to know that moonstone is the key ingredient in elven armor, and that salt water must be used to quench the hot metal. For gilded elven armor, you must also meld in quicksilver. It melts at a much lower heat than moonstone, making it tricky to work the 2 metals together. The trickiest of all is glass. Hammer blows struck across the grain run the risk of shattering the armor. Its principal ingredient is malachite, although it also requires moonstone to give it the right strength. That's all basically an accurate description of what all you'll need to smith the various light armors. So, here's another fly amanita. Here's one more fly amanita. And one more. There's nothing actually in the pool, but over here under this scaffolding is a mineable iron ore vein. Let's hit that. I keep forgetting there's no reason to sneak with everyone gone. There's nothing up this ramp, or on the way up this ramp, I should say. Let's do my conjuration cheese on this body, now that we're done down on the bottom level. I was worried about that. I didn't get behind him in time. It's okay. Sneak increased to 39. That's what I like to see. He's strong enough that I can do my actual hits with the greatsword. Alright, down he goes. Now before I search this little pavilion, although I will take the tankard and wooden plate off that table, just note that there are 2 hanging mosses we can reach. This one I can reach without falling. I just have to land on this wall and jump up. There's a hanging moss. Now this one, I'm just going to have to get it as I fall. There is another hanging moss. I can heal that fall damage, get a spot of restoration XP. Check my carry weight, 234. Probably going to have to make one more trip in and out. Let's do the back room first. So, barrel, 4 carrots. Sack, 5 green apples, just a bunch of food. Nothing very important. 5 more sacks up here, probably still just food. barrel, carrots. Another sack, tomatoes. Now here's the good stuff. An amethyst, a garnet, a ruby, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gold coins, and a purse. Inside this chest, 47 gold. Carry weight's at 240. Let's do the main area now, starting with the shelf. 2 wine, basket, cast iron pots, wine, rabbit, pheasant, rabbit, rabbit, pheasant. Note that they were cooking baked potatoes and grilled leeks right there on the brazier. Under the table and around it, bucket, basket, carrots, salt pile. On the table, wine, potato, wooden bowl, iron dagger, bread, charred skeever hide, wooden plate, 3 tankards. Other table, 2 tankards and a wooden bowl, and 2 sacks with salt piles and salt piles. 263. Down this tunnel, we find another iron ore vein. A coin purse, and a novice locked chest. Let's get it open. 60 gold, potion of healing. Carry weight at 266. I think I actually will be able to get everything. Good. That's it, except for 3 more ore veins. So we head up here. These are bone rattle traps. They only matter if enemies are still alive, because they hear them. As you come up here, the last iron ore vein inside the mine is here on the right. But if you head out the back entrance, back to Skyrim, find ourselves very close to Riverwood, but hang a left out the back entrance, because there are 2 more iron ore veins right here. Let's get them right quick. I cannot get that 10% chance of a gem to save my life. Alright, now we're done. So let's do another offload. Start at Anissa's cabin. Offload everything useful that I need to hold on to for whatever reason. I should just run. I didn't steal anything, no unique items. Let's head to the cellar. Did that forward hitch again, how odd. Alright, quest items, nothing. The Amulet of Kinnereth. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Crafting cycle, I had iron ingots. I don't think there was anything else. No. Smithing sack. Just drop in the gems and the ore. Alchemy ingredients go in here. Empty petty soul gem goes in this barrel. Here, the hide shield comes out. The elven shield goes in. And we are ready to head to Riverwood. First, just for an initial offload. I'm amazed it takes that Anissa's cabin to Riverwood is a 2-hour fast travel. Oh well. As before, my offload order will be Orgnar, Alvor, Lucan.
Are you playing hide and seek?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch.
Well, I hope
got
that
rooms
bug
and food.
fixes
Drink too.
the next time I load up a
Drink
game.
for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Right. Let's sell Orgnar. All this food. Up. Well, carrots were 0 value. Oh, I'd like that experience, but I don't care enough to reload.
All right then.
Okay, he can still afford all our food, which is fine, I suppose. Let's visit Alvor next. We're above 5,000. That's a critical threshold. It means that we can buy the house in Whiterun.
Take what you need, my friend. The finest weapons and armor.
Alright, battle axe, dagger, great sword, sword, warhammer, bow, steel dagger, steel war axe, and all that armor. Okay. Let's re-equip the great sword. I'd hate to get into a fight and pull out a pickaxe. And let's go see Lucan.
Show those thieves not to steal. The sooner. Take a look.
Yeah, that forward hitch is bothering me. Sell him the potion of healing, light armor forging, and all of this clutter.
Till next time.
Alright, we still have no actually viable smithing gear. We have nothing to disenchant. We have no filled soul gems, nor do we have the soul trap spell. So the only crafting I need to do is alchemy. So let's make sure I'm rested. And let's get to it. And it takes me farther every time. I don't know what the deal is. Oh well. So we have a bee, a beehive husk, 3 bleeding crown, 3 blue mountain flower, 3 chicken's egg, 8 elf's ear, 10 fly amanita, 3 hanging moss, 1 honeycomb, 9 purple mountain flower, 3 red mountain flower, 18 salt pile, 26 thistle branch, and 4 wheat. Alright, let's see what we can make. Blue mountain flower, chicken egg, wheat. Okay, we got fortify health on blue mountain flower and wheat, and we got restore health on wheat. Not bad. So fortify health was the final effect for blue mountain flower. We have all 4 on it. Down there on wheat, fortify health and restore health were the last 2 effects for it, so we've got all 4 on it as well. Cool. I can make 3 of those. Alchemy went to 38. Not bad. Next potion. Bee Elf's Ear Fly Amanita. That got me resist fire on the Fly Amanita and the Elf's Ear. Resist fire was the final effect for Fly Amanita. And we're still missing 1 on Elf's Ear. That's fine. Next up. Beehive Husk, Purple Mountain Flower, Thistle Branch. That got us resist poison on Beehive Husk. Very good. Bleeding Crown, Honeycomb, Purple Mountain Flower. That got us Fortify Block on Bleeding Crown and Honeycomb. Very good. Also raised my alchemy skill to 39. Alright, next potion. Purple Mountain Flower, Thistle Branch, and Wheat. That got me nothing new, which is fine. Elves Ear, Fly Amanita, Red Mountain Flower. No new effects there. No problem. Elves Ear and Fly Amanita. No new effects there. We're still good. Purple Mountain Flower and Thistle Branch. Alright, that's it. Now let's put those ingredients away. Go sell the potions to Lucan, and then we can call it a video. Okay. Lucan remains the only merchant available to me who will buy potions. Which is fine, because he still sells a lot of shit I need to buy. There are a lot of alchemy ingredients I also need to buy, but he can eventually find most of those, and once we get to Whiterun, we'll have both a general merchant and an apothecary to sell potions to.
Show those thieves not to steal. The sooner. Take a look.
Alright. 690 gold, huh? That's fine. Alright, what have you got? Anything useful? 2 deer hides. If I buy both of those, I'll only need to find 9 more. So sure, let's get those. See what you can buy. I need at least 133 gold. 2 glass. That I need 43 more. A goat hide. Okay. I need 5 more. A grand soul gem. Well, for the crafting cycle, I now need 27 more. I also need, I think, 4 for Hearthfire. Yeah, but I'm not worried about that right now. I need 27 more Grand Soul Gems for my crafting cycle. And should be able to give him everything now. Speech to 34. Oh yeah, more than enough. Still, Grand Soul Gems tend to be the...
Alright then.
For my crafting cycle, they're the hardest things to come by. So even though they're expensive, they're definitely worth it. Let's go drop stuff off. Then we'll head back to Riverwood, where we will call it a video until our next quest begins. What did I buy? I bought a Grand Soul Gem, which goes in here. I bought deer hide, glass, and a goat hide, all of which go in here. Okay. What's that extra pound of carry weight? Oh, went up because the Orcish bow weighs more than the Imperial bow. Okay, good. Alright. One last fast travel to Riverwood. I completely forgot. I just hope vampires don't attack. It's the middle of the night. Peak vampire hours. And I don't see any. That's good. Let's go out to where Camilla guided us to last time, 'cause that seems like a fitting endpoint, because next time we're gonna go to Bleak Falls Barrow. We're gonna complete the Golden Claw. Yes, our first real quest. A couple of bees. Definitely worth grabbing. 3 bees. Any more? No, looks like that's it. Ah, that's always good. More alchemy is good. Alright, I'm going to stop it right here. So, this has been Let's Play Skyrim. We cleared out Embershard Mine. We found a bunch of useful stuff. We raised some skills. Good times were had. Next time, we'll head to Bleak Falls Barrow, and we will complete the Golden Claw. Until then, I thank you all for watching. Have a great night.